Welcome to my channel. In my continuing quest to fulfill your requests, I'm going to have my mind opened even a little bit more by Easy Mill doing Lackland. I don't know who Easy Mill is. I kind of think from the name maybe it's rap, but we'll see. But anyway, it's on my list, so I'm going to do it. Amazing what I'm doing these days. Before I do that, thank you for coming from all over the world to my channel and coming back over and over and over again and saying the nicest things about me. I appreciate it so much. I really do. And I'm so humbled and thankful. Thank you very much. And as I do with every video where I feature an artist, I will go to their YouTube channel and get all the links and put them in the description field of my video. So if you'll go to the description on my video and click on more, the link more, you'll see all those links. And what I ask you to do as my viewer is to support these artists by subscribing to their YouTube channel, by following them on their social media accounts, and by buying their music if you like it. So this is Easy Mill singing Lackland.
What's up, y'all? It's been 2 months already. I'll tell y'all all about it. Yeah. Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker, me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even a...
Okay, wait a minute. Gotta go back a little bit. Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's been 2 months already. I'll tell y'all all about it. Yeah. Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker, me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to bet on myself, cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Yeah, finally set foot chillin' up in the airport. Saw the cats there sitting, we joining the Air Force. And that was the grave I'm digging, but it was my dare choice. Will we be end up killing a couple of scared boys? That might have been not the real case, but it definitely crossed on my thoughts. The T.I.'s expectations leveled on making us follow like butts. Storm out for 20 seconds where we filled up our slots. A few days in and some already wanna tie their necks up in knots, but that was the nature they cultivated. They make it way too insane for those who think it's a game, when in truth it really is. You just gotta know how to mentally play it. I should never say it, but motherfucker, reporting statement. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to bet on myself, cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. The day came when we had to get our neurotic shots to stabilize all our systems, but man, it was too much. And the side effects on the wall said one was pox, but I didn't care, I knew I was in favor with the odds. Psych. A few days later, woken up on my bed, froze. Just got so sick that I was feeling hella dead, bro. went to read and can't believe it what they said though. That I was going home, they sending me to med ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month in. The atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's frontin'. But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines, and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat. The boost of surges sit for us who got some birthdays they passed like no one's business was happening to the shit like no cap. Can't understand it. But that's just the side of me that's really pissed and wants to hate it. The truth is I understood that my body couldn't take it. Maybe the brightest side is now that I'm back home in Vegas. But to those who believe, I'm sorry, yo, I didn't make it. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me, yeah. My good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping, so what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Hey, shouts out to my 322nd boys, man. Burgess, Davis, and the ones I came with from Vegas, Thompson, Weatherspoon, Sadri. Hope y'all doing good, man. Hey, where's all my Meadow boys like Del Toro Alpha 6? Y'all, I told y'all I'll make this song about fucking BMT and all the metal and shit, but it's all good, you know. You just gotta Clay House sketch it.
Okay. Uh-oh. I see this thing going on me. Sometimes I click on the video, but it doesn't stop. I don't know why it does that. It's just trying to irritate me, I guess. Well, that was interesting. I think maybe I was asked to view this because of the military part of it. And to be honest with you, it got me to thinking about my military days. Someday maybe I'll share with you what it's like to be in the military. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. I mean, there's stuff that goes on in the military that you just go, man, what in the world? It just, you have to be a part of it to really know how crazy it is. And I'm not talking about the combat stuff. I'm talking about just, boot camp and being on base and all the things you have to put up with and all the crazy stuff that goes on. It's a completely different culture from the world, they call it. I'll give you one story, okay? My last 2 years in the Navy, I was stationed in Newfoundland, Canada. And I had just gotten married before I went up there. So I was with my newlywed wife and took her 3,000 miles away from home. You don't think that was an adjustment for her? Wow. Ooh. But anyway, I was coming to the end of my tour there, and it was time to either get out or re-enlist. And you know what all my buddies told me? Man, you need to re-enlist. You know why? Because when you're in the Navy, you can have babies for $25. I said, man, that's not a good reason for staying in the military. Trust me. That is not. But they thought it. I mean, they literally thought that having babies for $25 made it worth me re-enlisting for another 4 years. You can't make that stuff up. I mean, that's how crazy it is. The military is just, it's a different world. It's a completely different world. Anyway, getting back to the video. There are things in there that I don't understand. I've learned what cap means. It means to lie. But I still don't really understand what frontin' means. And when they use a slang like that, and I'm not up on it, it's hard for me to really understand what they're talking about. But I got the basic story. he joined the Air Force, and then he went and got his shots. And by the way, they stand you up in a line, and they have an air gun, and you walk down this line with your shirt off, you're naked from the waist up, and they just shoot you in the arm with the gun several times for all the different shots that you have to have. And it's startling for one thing, and for another, because they're giving you all these different shots all at the same time, you can have what's known as adverse reactions to them, and apparently that's what happened to him. And it was so bad that he had to be discharged. So he made this rap song about his brief time in the Air Force. That was interesting. I like the way that he rapped. I like the way he changed his flow some. And I mean, he told a story, and that's what I like, is when there's a story involved in the music, so you're getting something worthwhile out of it. So anyway, I enjoyed that. I wouldn't mind doing another one of his. That's Easy Mill. And what was the name of the song again? Lackland. Oh yeah, that's Lackland Air Force Base, for those of you who don't know. So, because you're watching my video, I pray for you. I pray that you will have an abundant life. That means you'll have more than just your needs met, that you'll have everything that you need ever throughout your life, just like God has done for me. And that you'll have a long life, and that you'll be healthy, and that God will keep you safe from harm. I pray that He'll do that for every single person that you love. And I pray most of all that you will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, you will make your requests known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.